It is currently 4 a.m. in the morning, and and I don't know what to even say, bro. I had a good streak going on, about 50 days without porn, and I I just blew it all today, bro. Like I fapped for like 4 hours. Yeah, it's fucked, bro. I guess I kind of wanted to come on here and just say, like, kind of just talk about it, trying to let go and forgive myself. And I guess I can start by how I came to like being addicted, I guess. And it actually started when I was 11, and all of my friends were saying like you should try this out, and I started watching it, kind of dabbling my feet into the whole industry, and like I became addicted, and I pretty much watched it daily for like 3 years until I decided that I want to stop. And at that point I knew that I was kind of like fucked because I couldn't stop. And at that point, 3 years after, 3 years of addiction later, I realized that I was actually addicted, and I tried everything to get myself like off of porn. And that goes from like cold turkey mode, like just not watching any porn, to taking cold showers in the morning and trying to be disciplined and doing push-ups whenever you get an urge, and just anything that you could think of, I probably did. And for 3 years, I had seen no success. So 6 years into the addiction, I still couldn't get myself off. And I also tried like going out of it, like falling out of it, like every week, less times. But that didn't help as well, because I always just seemed to relapse and come back. And then one day I just got so like mad, and I just decided, fuck this, bro. I'm just gonna like buy, like literally buy a mentor or a coach for quitting. And the biggest thing that I can say from that whole experience was every strategy for like quitting porn works, but you just gotta trust and have faith in the strategy. And then eventually, if you just keep on doing it long enough and you prevail, you will quit. And when I went on and started having coaching sessions, I didn't get any results for like 3 months. And this was 3 months of asking myself why I'm doing it, reviewing every single time that I fapped and trying to learn something from it, and committing myself to not doing it again, and tracking every single urge even, and having like weekly review calls for like why, for like helping me to dig deep into my psychology and why I do it. And it was after 3 months of like working, actually focusing on quitting, trying to quit, that I got my first 24 day streak of no porn and no fapping. And that made me realize that I can actually go, like I can actually go the distance, and I can actually quit this. But then obviously I stopped putting in as much effort. I stopped having the mentorship because I was kind of running out of money, and I also was just losing motivation. I was burning out, and I kind of got back into like 2 times a week, and then the challenge started, the 12-month challenge, and I realized that as long as as long as I keep focusing on my life and trying to get that better, I will eventually fall out of needing, like, even using porn. And I actually went on a 50-day streak of not viewing any porn at all. But I just had a huge fucking relapse today. And if anybody's going through the same thing, like, you've had like a couple days, maybe a month, maybe 2 months, and you find yourself back at watching porn, bro, please just listen to me. This this is God testing you if you are ready to go beyond what you're currently capable of. This relapse is nothing but just proving to yourself that you can go back into not being an addict, and that this relapse doesn't matter. It's not gonna send you back into the spiraling mode. And I find it very useful at times like this to just think like, okay, I've just vapped for 4 hours and I feel like shit, and it's 4 a.m. and I pretty much screwed up my whole day, like, tomorrow. And like, this shit sucks because I want to be locked in, and having this kind of relapse just fucking like, it sucks. But at times like this, the most important thing I can say is I just gotta keep on focusing on solutions. I just gotta keep on, like, believing that I'm not an addict and that I don't need porn for survival, or I don't need any of that, like, sexual stuff to keep me going. And with that, like, just having that mindset in place, that I think will help me get through. Because I know I know inside, like, deep inside, I know that I'm not an addict anymore, and I'm able to make myself unaddicted. Before, I didn't believe that, and so I kept coming back. This time I kind of know what the process is gonna be, and probably just gonna either fall back into it fully and then eventually quit, or I'm just gonna have a couple relapses and then I'll quit as well. But eventually I will quit. And if you are going through a relapse, please think the same way. Don't give up. You are going to quit. There's so much psychology that goes into watching porn and masturbation, and like all the neurology and all the benefits of quitting porn. But the less that you do it, the better you will be at not like the better you will be at craving less temptations. And that's not just a week, that's stretched out for like 6 months. If you just try to watch less and less and less porn, and you just every single time just go like, okay, you know what, I don't want to watch it anymore, like, I want to quit this, and you just go and you just learn from that, like, you will eventually be at a point where you won't feel like you're a slave to the porn industry. So I kind of just wanted to come on here, kind of share my downfall and see what it like, show you what it's really like. But yeah, I hope somebody can find this useful in some way. Yeah, peace out.